And today is one of the best days in the whole calendar. It's Rosh Hashanah! Yay! And I like to be outside on Rosh Hashanah. What about you? Let's go! Woo! All right, let's go see what there is to find over here. Wow, look, someone left a snack for us. That's so great, because I'm really hungry. See what this is? This is an apple. In Hebrew, we call it tapuach. Can you say that? Tapuach. Very good. And beside it, we've got a little jar of honey. Honey is so sweet. Look inside. Honey in Hebrew is called devash. And on Rosh Hashanah, we mix apples with honey. Do you know why we do that? Well, we want the next year to be a good year. And we like to think about good things as things that are really sweet and taste very yummy. So don't try this at home, but I'm gonna cut open this apple. All right. Look at that apple. And now, I'm gonna cut a little piece of it. I'm gonna take a little bit of honey. And you can pause the movie and do the same thing with yourself at home if you want to. And if you do, remember that everything we eat comes from Hashem. Everything that we eat comes from God. And so we always have to say thank you, and we always have to feel really good about Hashem giving us food. So we're gonna say the blessing. You're gonna say it with me? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri ha'etz. Amen. Wow, that is so yummy! Woo! Now I've got energy to play some more. Come on. Let's go see if there's other cool things to find here. Woo! I'm turning on the wheel. Woo! Oh, look at this. I found something. It looks a little bit like a baseball. No, not a baseball. But it also kind of looks a little bit like an apple. Do you think it fell from this tree? I don't think so. That looks like a cousin of the Canadian maple tree. This came all the way from Israel. It's called a pomegranate. A pomegranate in Hebrew is rimon. Rimon. We eat these on Rosh Hashanah as well. But let me show you why. We eat the pomegranate on Rosh Hashanah because a pomegranate is a little bit like life. On the outside, it actually looks just really hard and leathery. It doesn't taste very good. But if you look inside, you find lots of amazing cool things. Now, I really don't want any of you to try this at home. This is a very sharp knife, and you can only ever touch a knife if you have another adult with you. Okay, so don't do this at home. I'm a grown-up, so I can do this. Oh, I can see the juice is already starting to come out. And if we look inside, look what's inside this pomegranate. Isn't that beautiful? Don't they look like itty-bitty, tiny little jewels? That's even sweeter, and they're really good for you too. Now, these look like hundreds of tiny little jewels, like rubies, right? Like treasure. And that's what we're saying about our lives on Rosh Hashanah, is that on the outside things look a little bit hard and things look a little bit plain and boring and not really fun. But if you go deeper inside and you dig deep under the surface, you find that there are lots of cool things to do in life. That rabbis told us that the seeds of the pomegranate are so many, there's 613 seeds, just like 613 mitzvot in the Torah. Do you know what a mitzvah is? A mitzvah is a good deed, like visiting your friend if your friend is feeling sick, or helping a person who's poor to find a job and get some money, right? Those are mitzvahs. And those are things that if you do them, it's not only that you're making Hashem very happy, you get very happy. So we say, may your life be full, may your year be full of mitzvot and full of doing wonderful things for people to make yourself feel good, because you're all wonderful people inside. Let's go see what else there is to do. I'm ready to play again. Let's play some more. This. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Yay! I win! Woo! Yay! I think there's something over here. Wow! Look at this! Do you know what this is? Do you know where it came from? Guess what? There was once an animal in Africa called an ibex. And the ibex has 2 big horns, and one of the horns is like this. And so this is called a shofar, because it's made from the horn of a kosher animal. Now this might seem like a bit of a weird shofar for you, because you're used to seeing a shofar that is curly. But this is a shofar that's straight, because that's the only kind of shofar that Rabbi Corber actually can manage to blow, okay? So there's a few different ways of blowing the shofar on Rosh Hashanah, and I'm gonna teach you a little song that goes with them, okay? So there's 3 types of blast. There's tekiah, tekiah, and it goes like this. And then there's ah. And then there's shevarim. I like to hear my shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to sing my shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Tekiah. Teru ah. Shevarim. I like to hear my shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear my shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. So I'm here at the pond now for something called Tashlich. Tashlich means throwing, and we do it on Rosh Hashanah. And what Tashlich is we gotta throw away all the bad things that we did. We want God to forgive us, we want God to love us, and we want to move forward. And we want to have a better year next year. We start totally new. And so in order to start totally new, you got to take all the bad things that you did and just forget about them. Get rid of them. All the bad things that you said and all the bad things that you did, those things aren't a part of you anymore. So you take old bread, crust, and crusty bread, and you pretend that these are all the bad things that you don't want to do anymore, all the bad things that you said and thought, and we just throw it all away. Bye-bye. Now we're all clean and ready to start a new year. Shana Tova!